morning, everyone. I called President Trump and told him I wanted to be here myself to call out what is a travesty of justice, and I think everybody around the country can see that. President Trump is a friend, and I wanted to be here to support him. I'm here speaking with you outside because the court won't allow us to speak inside the building. That's just one of the many things that are wrong here. This is the fifth week that President Trump has been in court for this sham of a trial. They are doing this intentionally to keep him here and keep him off of the campaign trail. And I think everybody in the country can see that for what it is. I'm an attorney. I'm a former litigator myself. I am disgusted by what is happening here, what is being done here to our entire system of justice overall. The people are losing faith right now in this country, in our institutions. They're losing faith in our system of justice. And the reason for that is because they see it being abused as it is being done here in New York. The facts here are very important. Facts are always important in a trial, or at least they're supposed to be. The president's actions in this matter were previously reviewed and no charges were filed. Why is that? Because there's no crime here. Now, 8 years later, suddenly they've resurrected this thing. They brought it back. And why is that? Well, just apply common sense. Everyone can see. It's painfully obvious that we're now 6 months out from an election day. And that's the reason. That is the reason why they brought these charges here and across the country. What we've got here is a partisan Democrat district attorney. We have a Biden donor judge, and we have an assistant DA who was recently a top official at the Department of Justice, Biden's DOJ, and recently received over $10,000 in payments from the Democratic National Committee. The star witness here is Michael Cohen. I just listened to a few moments of his testimony this morning, and it is consistent with what he's already done. This is a man who is clearly on a mission for personal revenge and who is widely known as a witness who has trouble with the truth. He is someone who has a history of perjury and is well known for it. No one should believe a word he says today. He lied to Congress, he lied to the IRS, he lied to federal election officials. Even Cohen's own lawyer testified to a grand jury that he is not reliable. So there's nothing that he presents here that should be given any weight at all by a jury, and certainly not this judge.
Michael, you got some sleep last night? Why do they call you a fixer? Why do they call you a fixer? Are you worthy of your own go? Lying to the public? What do you have to say to Trump, Cohen? Move. What do you have to say to Trump?
Mr. Trump, will you testify?
I do have a lot of surrogates, and they are speaking very beautifully, and they come all from all over Washington, and they're highly respected, and they think this is the greatest scam they've ever seen. And some are Democrats. They're very embarrassed by what's going on. You ask me questions, I'm not allowed to respond. They're the easiest questions I could possibly be. I paid a lawyer a certain amount of money. We marked it down as legal expense. So I had a legal expense, and I marked it down as a legal expense. I didn't mark it down as construction of a wall, construction of a building. I didn't mark it down as electricity costs. I took a legal expense, and they called it, I didn't do it, a bookkeeper did it. You did it exactly right. But I've been here for almost 4 weeks in an icebox. I call it the icebox, listening to a judge who's totally corrupt and conflicted.
Mr. Trump, how is the judge making money off this case?
What do you have to say to Donald Trump? You going to tell the truth today in court? What do you have to say? You have any messages for Donald Trump today? You plan on telling the truth?
Donald Trump's former lawyer and fixer Michael Cohen finished his first day on the witness stand at the former president's criminal trial by implicating him in the repayment scheme at the heart of this case. Cohen says that Donald Trump signed off on a plan to repay Cohen for the $130,000 hush money payment he made to porn actor Stormy Daniels, and also other money that he was owed. Now, prosecutors say that Trump and Trump's executives logged those payments to Cohen as legal expenses. But Cohen, in his testimony, said that there was no retainer agreement and that after he left the Trump organization when Trump became president in 2017, he was no longer being compensated by the company or by Trump. Therefore, any mention of a retainer agreement was bogus.
I'm sorry, Counselor, did you say that you will be making a statement afterwards?
After we come out, we'll be each of us making a
And
statement.
you think that will...
Hello, everybody.
Good morning. What do you think? Look up, Stormy. Look up, Michael. Stormy, you're left.
Now, Cohen also spoke about his involvement in those hush money arrangements with the National Enquirer to pay $150,000 to former Playboy model Karen McDougal, and then right on the eve of the election, his own $130,000 payment to porn actor Stormy Daniels. Now, Cohen is the key, the linchpin of the entire case, and it is ultimately, in a lot of ways, going to be his word against Trump. So far in this confrontation in court, there haven't been the fireworks you might expect from seeing Trump and his former lawyer turned foe face to face, but that could change because Cohen has not yet been questioned by Trump's lawyers. Cohen returns to the witness stand on Tuesday. He faces more questioning from prosecutors, but then it will be the defense's turn, and the drama could be turned up.